Let's change the narrative. Let's change it. Let's change how we talk about ourselves. Let's change how we talk about Africa as a whole.
Mommy.
Dream that got me on.
Ballsy.
Oh, white family music. I'm coming back to where I belong. You're the reason why I'm singing this song. Boy, I didn't know wrong, but you broke my heart.
Hi guys, we're Team Apple, I'm Yaba, and we are Ghana bound. So another chat today, and this one is about Ghana being safe. Is Ghana safe? When I first came here, I wanted to get facts and figures together for you guys. I'm that kind of person. I like to make sure whatever I'm talking is real. But it was quite hard to find research and evidence around the crime rate in the whole of Ghana or Accra. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to talk about my own personal experience and try and give it and keep it real, try and give that to you instead. If you guys know the actual rates and you know where I can get that information from, then please comment below, because I think it's really important that we get some perspective and actually know what's going on in the country. It's also important to know where the sources are and if they are reliable. So I'll be looking into that as well. So let's chat. Okay, when I first came, it was, I know Ghana. So I've been coming back and forth from Ghana since I was a child. And I did not have that fear of, oh my gosh, you know, armed robbers and am I going to get burgled in the street and things like that. I've gone through Ghana enough to know that, you know, it's not something that happens very often. And if that has happened to you, that must have been so scary. And again, let's talk about it. You know, tell us your experience in the comments as well. So for me to have moved to Ghana, it wasn't one of the top things that, you know, we were concerned about. However, when I now came to Ghana, you know, my grandma would say, yeah, make sure you don't go out after 6 o'clock. You should be in your house. You should be safe. This is Ghana. I started hearing that phrase regularly. This is Ghana. So it got me thinking, what do you mean this is Ghana? Is it because perhaps, you know, the people who've mentioned these things to me haven't been outside of Ghana, haven't lived outside of Ghana, or don't get regular news about international places? Because this is everywhere in the world. It is everywhere. Crime happens everywhere. For those of you who might have heard that, you know, from others who live in Ghana about armed robberies, about, you know, hijacking, kidnapping, those things happen everywhere. But let me tell you, it is not something that happens every day here. It's not like you come here and the risk is very high. Those seeds of fear, first thing you need to do is say, okay, who did it come from and what's their experience been like and why? What's their background? Have they, you know, had it happen first, you know, hand, or has it happened to someone they know or they heard it on the news? Because what I find is when you watch a lot of the news, because I looked at the news in Ghana news to see if I can get a feel of what sort of things happen. Eesh, the type of things that can happen. But then it got me thinking, actually, this has happened, you know, around the world as well. So there's a sense of open your eyes globally. We hear a lot about Africa. We hear a lot about, you know, we've been told a lot of lies about Africa, and it's not safe. There are wars, you know, there's a lot of conflict. There's so much poverty that people will just rob you on the street. And I don't have that experience here. I see a lot of hardworking people who are trying to get out of hard situations. And the mentality here is I'm going to work very hard to fill my pocket so I can afford my children's school fees. Yes, Ghana is not perfect. Ghanaians are not perfect. But please tell me someone in the Western world, here, there, everywhere, who is perfect. We as people are not perfect. When I heard this, this is Ghana, I made sure that I took that seed of fear and plucked it out of me. When you come as a diasporan, already you feel a bit vulnerable. You stand out. People look at you. You speak different. You look different. You dress different. You stand out. But that doesn't mean that everyone is targeting you. All it means is, just like you'd be smart in the center of London at 8 p.m. at night, not waving your phone, not waving your posh watch. I don't know many watch brands, but tell me, what's a really good watch brand that's really expensive that you should not be seen walking freely around by yourself in central London? That same mentality and wisdom you should take around with you around the world. Bring that wisdom with you to Ghana. You will not see me walking in the center of Accra by myself at night, with my phone out. You will not see me flashing cash. You will not see me coming at the cash point. Oh, let me just put my cash, just somewhere obvious. No, I don't do that in the UK. I'm like hunched over the cash point in the UK, like literally like have a cloak over me so no one can see my PIN code. Bring that wisdom with you to Ghana. The incidents that happen that are unfortunate are not all, it's not your fault because you were walking outside in the street. Things like that can happen anywhere. You just got to be prayerful and just wise and just ask for protection and make sure that you look after yourself. Make sure you're moving with good people that reputable people. And those of you who are coming by yourselves who may not have family, make sure you have people who have been recommended to you, maybe family members, friends, business associates, colleagues, church members, whatever, that have been recommended to you for you to spend time with and chill out with and get guided around by. You would do that even if you went somewhere else in the world. I know that someone else said, okay, when you're in your car, because we love filming, obviously, we love taking pictures of everything because Ghana is beautiful and things happen all the time. So we quickly get our camera out and we're like, oh my gosh, take that picture, take that video. And someone said, be careful when you're in the back of your taxi and you've got your camera by the window. This is Ghana. Eesh. So because this is Ghana, someone will come and snatch your phone. It can happen anywhere. But I would say this, don't do that anywhere you go. When you go to London, there are a lot of pickpocketers, okay? So just be mindful of that when you have your phones out in general. When you're in Ghana, there are pickpocketers. Please be mindful of that when you have your phone out in general. So I was a little miffed when I hear things like this is Ghana. But what I realize is that people who do say that as well haven't necessarily lived outside. So they assume that when they see crime and they see bad things happening, they think it's isolated to their vicinity. It's isolated to Ghana, or let's say Accra. And I think we should all really delve deep within ourselves and say, where do these opinions come from? And with that, I wanted to say, let's change it from this is Ghana to this is new Africa. Let's change our perceptions and expectations and the messages that have been fed into us from who, the messages that have been fed through to us from those who are trying to divide a nation about how we're criminals, how we're poor, how it's unsafe, how there's war and civil unrest. There is not. That is not the case in Ghana. Ghana is one of the safest countries in Africa. Ghana is beautiful. The people are helpful. The people are hardworking, and the people are wonderful. Ghana as a nation is growing. It's developing. It is growing so fast. Ghana is a wonderful place to be. Let's change the narrative. Let's change it. Let's change how we talk about ourselves. Let's change how we talk about Africa as a whole. When someone says that to you, whether it's from abroad or from Ghana, try and say to them, what has made you say this? What's your own experience been? Because sometimes it's just an assumption or it's just something they say. This is Ghana. When you start changing your mindset, opening yourself and your eyes to actually how helpful and how there are more helpful and supportive people here than there are people that don't wish you well, it'll actually make you think, what was everyone talking about, Ghana being unsafe? Let's talk about unsafe from a point of expression, or a point of, individuals' faith and also belief systems. So Ghana has, like anywhere else in the world, many religions. There are Christian, there are Muslims, there are also the traditional forms of worship here. And this struck me the other day. So I was in an Uber, and a man was working, I think, he had a shop, but all he did was just stand up, lay his mat out, and he started praying. I think it was midday, so he was doing his time of worship, and it was prayer time. And I saw this, others did the same at the same time of day as I was driving through my Uber, and there was no ridicule. There was no one like shouting names or abuse or judging the person. It's like faith and faith and faith can be side to side safely without judgment here. And that really struck me. I was like, how amazing is that? That you can feel comfortable enough to express your faith here and do so freely without someone jumping on you or someone throwing something at you or saying something at you. And that happens in the West. So let's talk openly about it. Like I said, everything I say is about conversation. My opinion and my beliefs, my experiences are mine, but it'll be so much better if we can share them and just be open. Let's be real. But one thing I will not stand for is the narrative continuing about Africa. Like I said, I'm starting with Ghana because I am here. My family have decided to settle here, but our mission is to bring all of Africa together. So let's start that by talking correctly about each other. Thank you so much, guys, for watching and having this discussion with me. I'm looking forward to seeing your comments below. We read each and every one of your comments. So please don't forget to like if you liked it, comment and subscribe in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the family. See you in the next video. Bye.